Hi there, my darling Cancerians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of the 7th of April 2025. I have some very exciting news I'd like to share with you, my darling Cancerians. I have just released a mini course, Tarot for Manifestation, a step-by-step guide for creating your dream life. And I'm very excited to release that. I've been working on it for months, day and night, and I finally have released it and put it together, and I'm really excited to share that with you. It's based on my book, Tarot and the Law of Attraction, which I released earlier this year. And the questions and the comments that I received about it was, how do I bring this into reality? How do I put this into practice? And so I thought, well, I will release the exact process that I use to bring wealth and success into my life, and joy and happiness, and live from my truth and live from my joy. And I'm really excited to be able to share it, and I hope you are able to join me. I'm going to link it up here, just some more info about it. And yeah, so I hope you can join me on the other side, and I will leave the link to how to get to it below, and hopefully you can join me. Let us get into your reading, my darling Cancerians. So we're going to start off with an overarching energy using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to 3-card spread using my tarot cards, and then finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Cancerians, what messages do we have for you for this week of the 7th of April 2025? We're still in Mercury retrograde, and which we will finish this week, but we will still be in retro shadow for at least a week or two afterwards. So just be mindful of that. All right, my darling Cancerians, let's see what messages we have. Oh, balance. I love this. This doesn't come up that often. I love this card. Balance. This is almost like the Magician in the tarot. You can see here all the suits of the tarot, and this angel has mastery over those ace suits of the tarot. So this could be a beautiful week for you, my darling Cancerians, to manifest what it is that you want. And hopefully if you can join me on my mini course, that might just be the catalyst you need, my darling Cancerians. All right, let us see what messages we have for you for this week of the 7th of April 2025. It's going to be Easter next week for those of you that celebrate Easter. So I just like having 4 days off. That should be nice. All right, my darling Cancerians, love it. The Star. Ooh. 6 of Wands. Oh my God. And the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I love it. Wow. My darling, here's that other eclipse. My darling Cancerians. Wow, what a week for you. Wow. This is amazing. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together for you. So, my darling Cancerians, you start off with the beautiful Star card here. Now, the Star card is a card of hope, faith, and renewal, but it is also a card of becoming a star, or, you know, the water here, the 1 foot in the water. The message is that she is standing in the pool of universal consciousness, and that she is pouring, in the traditional tarot, she's pouring water from the pool of universal consciousness onto the land, onto the earth. And it represents what's possible for one person is possible for everyone, my darling Cancerians. And I feel that for you this week. I feel what's possible, what you have admired in someone else, or what you have wished that you could have, that's possible for you this week, my darling Cancerians, which is just amazing for you. It's also a card of following a North Star. You can see here, you know, there's the star. It's a card of being a star, standing out. So I feel that's you this week, is that you are standing out, that you are becoming a star or being thrust into the spotlight, my darling Cancerians, just with what the other cards on the table here. So then you've got the beautiful Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a card of victory and success. It's a card of being recognized for that victory and success. You can see, here that there's the victory wreath, and these people here are celebrating her return from war in the depiction in this card, that she is coming home victorious here, my darling Cancerian. So this is a card of, a victory and success for you this week, and it's kind of, works with the Star card here, that this person's in the spotlight. They are being recognized and celebrated. And the Star card is also that card of standing out and being recognized. So I feel for you this week, my darling Cancerians, that you are being thrust into the spotlight in some way, whether you want it or not, I feel. And I just feel for you with that balance card as well, that it's all to do with mastering your manifestation skills. I feel that this is something that you have been working towards and wanting to manifest, but it hasn't come to fruition yet. This could be the week, my darling Cancerians. So yeah, loving this for you. But I mean, like I've said with other energies, this is the potential energy that is around you this week, my darling Cancerians. It's up to you to bring it and to work with the energies and bring this energy to you. And that's what I teach in my course, is how to not leave it just sitting there in the hope phase, but to bring it down into the have phase, my darling Cancerians. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're wanting to, bring this into your physical realm, my darling Cancerians. So then we have the Eight of Cups. So, and this is one of the only cards in the tarot that has an eclipse on it. And we did have an eclipse at the end of March, which was a solar eclipse. And I feel this is auspicious for you. So I feel this is, you walked away from something around that time at the end of March, my darling Cancerians. That's the message I'm feeling for you here of this Eight of Cups, that you are walking away from something that no longer serves you here. And what that does is shift the energy. When you say, I'm done with something that's not working out, when you say and you take the steps to close off a chapter that's not working for you, the universe cannot help but move other things in your favor, move you towards what it is that you're wanting to manifest, my darling Cancerians. So, and I feel that's what you've done here. But this hasn't come in yet. And this is just sitting there waiting for you to bring it into the physical world, because I feel you have already walked away from something that's no longer served you, my darling Cancerians. And this is opening you up now to receive the manifestations that you've been wanting to bring into the physical realm. And I just feel that you need to put yourself in that energy, my darling Cancerians. And I feel it's coming in for you, like the Star, the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory and success. The Star is a card of being in the spotlight, and so is the Six of Wands. So I feel for you that if you haven't done this already, do it. If you know that there is something that you want to walk away from, then do it, because this is no longer serving you, and you will not be able to move into this energy here without closing off this chapter, my darling Cancerians. That's what I feel. But I feel once you do, here comes victory and success for you, my darling Cancerians. Such a beautiful energy, which is just amazing. Whew. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Drop me a comment. I would love to know if this resonates with you and how it resonates with you. And even just an emoji really does help my channel grow. And please do help my channel to thrive by subscribing. That more than anything really helps my channel grow. And I'm very interactive with the comments. So if there's, you've got a question about the course or something like that, drop me a comment. I'm happy to answer it. All right, let's see what messages we have for you, my darling Cancerians. Yeah, get more information. And that could be here, what you're walking away from. Get more information about that. Yeah, success. I mean, now you've got 4 cards of success on the table here. My darling Cancerians, you can't make that up. Improving health, yeah. When everything moves in alignment, everything, including your health, will improve. Wait, they say. There's something better, yeah. I feel that the wait is to do with this 8 of Cups here. Nothing's going to happen until you walk away. So don't take the action towards what you want until you've walked away from what you don't want. My darling Cancerians, that's what I feel for you. Big energies, but beautiful energies coming in for you this week, my darling Cancerians. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. Like I said, I'd love to dig deeper into this. I would love to know what this is that you may need to walk away from, and whether it did happen around the eclipse or whether you still need a little push to get it going. But yeah, beautiful energies for you, my darling Cancerians. And if you can't stick around to hear about my mini course, then thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. But if you can, let's go. Did you know your tarot deck holds the key to unlocking your dream life? But most people aren't using it to its full potential when it comes to manifestation. I'm Becca L. Hart, and if you loved my book, Tarot and the Law of Attraction, get ready for the next step. I've created a powerful mini course, Tarot for Manifestation, a step-by-step guide to creating your dream life. In just a short time, you'll learn how to use tarot as a manifestation tool to attract love, success, abundance, whatever you desire. I'll guide you through the exact process to turn your tarot readings into a manifestation powerhouse. You'll discover how to align your energy, program your subconscious, and work with your cards to create real results. But spaces for this are limited, and I don't want you to miss out. If you're ready to take your manifestation practice to the next level, click the link below now and join me inside. Let's make magic happen.